Welcome everyone to your weekly meme review with me, Jason, from Superhero Deep Dive. So, I have some pretty fun ones this week. Can't wait to share them with you. Let's get into it. So, we have Mirror Master. No, laddie, that's not the problem. The problem is, I'm in love. Huh? I'm sure there was more to this comic panel, but Flash looks a little surprised. Oh, okay. Hey Smith, I want your wife to play Cassandra Nova in Deadpool 3. And gets a smack. Okay, if you guys didn't know, Cassandra Nova is Professor Xavier's twin sister, who is also bald. So that's where that joke is. It's a pretty good one. If you know, you know. Now you know. All right, so we got 144p, 1080p, and the 4K version. You know, I thought it was funny when Robert Downey Jr. called him Squidward. Seeing him in this comparison, it really, it really plays out. All right, spider sense is tingling. Cassandra Webb, whenever her clairvoyance suddenly kicks in. That might actually make the movie worth watching. I don't know. I think I'm still going to wait for it to come out on digital. No. All right. Avengers time. Go tell your friends. Going to the place that never ends. I don't know the song. I remember Adventure Time. I think this is a great artist adaptation. So artist, something Richmond. I wonder if this is the actual artist or if they just pulled it from the credits. But whoever the artist is, this is beautiful. Good job on this. Very, very inventive, very creative. I love it. All right, so we have the Martian Manhunter. He sees that Oreo and his tongue that's so gross, but Oreos are some of my favorites too, so I can't snack shame him. I guess is the right thing to say. You can't snack shame. All right. So we have Thor here. He's laughing at Malekith. Or smiling at Malekith. Smiling at Surtur, no problem. Noob Master 69. He's so mad at that guy. That is the ultimate foe right there. Noob Master. Oh. I don't know. Oh gosh, it's rough. Okay, we got some more. Actor who died in a movie appears in another movie. 7-year-old me is like, no, it can't be. I'm guilty. My son is guilty of it. My daughter is guilty of it. I think everyone is. You see that one actor, you know him for something. You see him in another role, and you're like, no, but you were unalive before. It happens. It's part of growing up. We realize it. All right, so we have Thanos. We have Vision. Man, could Vision's eyelids, or can his headstone thing, his forehead thing do that? Like, because if he could, that movie could have been done a long time ago. But that is crazy. And he's done some powerful stuff before, so I wonder if he was actually holding back, if something made him hold back at all. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. As always, you laugh, you lose. Take this time to comment, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to keep going with some memes. All right. Jordan Peele watching Miles Morales follow a cute white girl into a sci-fi portal of unknown destination. He's looking a little worried. He's like, no. Oh no, not again. This is pretty funny. All right. Mantis and Nebula with normal human eyes aren't real. They can't hurt you. Manta and Nebula with normal human eyes. They look a little more stern with the fake eyes, with the alien eyes. But with the normal human eyes, something just kind of hits. Something kind of hits, and I don't like it. It's kind of unsettling. Alright, call the axe. I'll call the axe when you call the dentist. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad, but it is very much like Thor. To not take a threat, to not take any kind of intimidation, and just give it right back, because that's who he is. This guy's fought countless battles. All right, we see the dude from Madam Web. I can't remember the name because he's not that important. He's the Night Monkey. Run as Spider-Man. It looks like Spider-Man, but due to Sony's incoherent cinematic universe and potential embarrassment of Madam Web's critical box office failure, it's not. Still, we should run like it's Spider-Man. That's... You should. I got no words. I got no words. Sony, you tried to make money. We know this was a cash grab. Oh, we see right through it. Alright, Sony making movies. Sony making games. Yeah. God of War game. The Last of Us. I haven't played The Last of Us, and I haven't played God of War in such a long time. But God of War was fun. Sony's awesome with their games. I think the problem with Sony's movies is they go for the quick cash grab. They were like all those martial arts movies of the early 90s, you know, all like the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Like, they didn't have a story. They were like, we got Jean-Claude Van Damme jumping in the air and doing splits, and that's good enough for us. I think that's what they're doing here. All right. I made chocolate cake for cookies for Peter to make him happy. I helped Peter to catch villains came from other universes. Love Zendaya. I helped Peter to stop a human lizard thing and a blue electric guy. True. You guys are helping Peter? Yeah, Kirsten Dunst, your character didn't do anything. And it wasn't you, it was your character. It was just the way it was written. You were the constant damsel in distress. You were the Lois Lane when there didn't need to be a Lois Lane. I love Henry Cavill. Oh, the face you make when someone compliments your gains. It's very true. It's very true. Oh man, when I work out and someone actually compliments me on it, I get that way. I get all bashful, and it's one of the greatest feelings in the world. So kudos to you. Kudos to you, Henry Cavill. I can't wait to see what role you're taking in the MCU. Now, I'm recording this video a little early, so if it's announced, awesome. Let me know in the comments, because I had to travel when I would normally be recording this, so I'm recording this early. All right. What do you know about Atlanteans, Alfred? They swim, Master Richard, and they famously sink. So legend has it. What's in the box? The lungs of an Atlantean. Oh, just once I'd love to get an answer that I could be mentally braced for in advance. No, not with the Bat Family, Alfred. You should know better by now. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I would not have expected that answer though. All right, playing games. I can do this all day. Studying for 6 minutes, I give up. Tell you, I'm dealing with my son with this as we speak. It's a constant battle. We ended up having to get like a lockbox to put the video games in, so that way he can't sneak them. He may or may not figure out how to pick the lock. We're gonna have to We're gonna have to see about that. But yeah, it's so hard to buckle down and study and do that stuff when there are so many other things you may want to actually be doing. All right, you honestly thought you could make an entire franchise out of a blind, paralyzed lady who occasionally tells Spider-Man the future? Kinda. Sony. They aren't making a franchise out of Madam Web. They are capitalizing on the Spider-Man universe. They are doing a cash grab. It's what they are doing. Everyone sees it. I'm gonna keep saying it because Morbius just wasn't great. Venom was alright. I mean, Venom was a good shot. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm not a big Venom fan. God, I'm almost looking forward to Kraven. I don't know yet. I don't know. Just all the shortcuts that Sony has done. I'm really weary of Kraven. But Kraven is a cool enough character to stand on its own if you did it right. And that's kind of like the thing though. Do they do it right? Maybe not. All right. You have Colossus. Language. Captain America. Language. Both Deadpool and Iron Man. Really? This is pretty good. Because they are both Colossus and Captain America, the morally upright heroes. In fact, there is a thing in comic books called like the Colossus syndrome. And what that is they would rather sacrifice themselves, and they would prefer to sacrifice themselves because that's what they view a hero to be, than anyone else get hurt, which is fine to an extent. But with Colossus, and it's because Colossus does this more than anyone else. He tries to make himself a victim, like he tries to sacrifice himself as a first option. Not like, we're gonna go bust them out, we're gonna try to come up with this plan. I'll just sacrifice myself for them to escape. Like, you don't have to do this. But it's kind of funny that there's this whole like comic trope that's devoted to him and those actions. All right. Say hi to Raven. Her power is extreme friendliness. Go away. I love Beast Boy. I love Raven. This is perfect because this one panel encompasses their whole personalities, like both of them, perfectly. This is great. All right. The audience has superhero fatigue? Have you tried making better movies? Yeah. I love all the superhero movies. I love the influx of it because this is what I grew up hoping for and dreaming for. It's like superheroes on the screen. I can tell you, I guarantee you I'm not the only one. I might be the majority, who knows? But I would prefer quality over quantity. Any day. Any day. Make those superhero movies worth it. We will wait as fans. We will wait. Make it worth it. All right, that awkward moment when everyone realizes where the Flash has his hands. Bad Flash. Bad Flash. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get a email from HR pretty soon. All right. Very well. I shall prepare the coffee. Come, Hulk. I will require your assistance. Bah. Hulk would rather smash. You're walking with Valkyrie, wouldn't you too? Just saying. I'm gonna move on. All right. So, why would you give a 15-year-old a knife? He felt unsafe. Well, now I feel unsafe. Would you like a knife? The logic is there. Common sense isn't, but the logic is there. And sometimes there is a difference. And because it says it on the meme, let's see here, that is, I can't tell if that's IRCN Witch or Iron Witch on Instagram. There's your credit. Thank you for that meme. I think I found this one on Reddit, but it was pretty good. All right. Them, why do you want a goth girlfriend so much? Oh, I actually don't have a crush on goth girls. I just do it for the memes. The goth girlfriend who has a crush on me. Do you want to push me away? Their hearts are already broken. Don't break their hearts. Me, personally, I don't care if you're goth, if you're prep, if you're alternative, if you're skater girl. I don't care. If you're country, whatever. If there's an attraction, there's an attraction. Personally, I find myself more attracted to like the alternative girls, skater girls, goth, a bit more emo than goth, but yeah, I mean, I guess whatever works for you, right? Whatever your preference is yours. And kudos to you. All right. So we got Tobey Maguire. This is right after he got bit and his eyes started fixing themselves. He sees the Spider Women. And Madam Web takes off the glasses now that his eyes are fixed. And his strawberry shortcake. And I don't know who else these girls are. The Get Along Gang or something. I don't know. But it pans out. It seems pretty legit. All right. Superman is making this a lot harder than it needed to be. Everyone's all stretched out. Superman could have just swept in there, grabbed the girl, grabbed the kayak, and moved to shore. No one even had to get their boots wet. Nope. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna do it this way. It makes for a better picture. So every legend begins with a haircut. Seems legit. I can buy that. Yeah. I prefer Thor with the long hair, but yeah. And that, I gotta say, the top two, Christian Bale and Benedict Cumberbatch, good haircuts. Good haircuts. Alright, what regular people see? What Marvel fans see? Absolutely. Absolutely. I have a really good friend that is like 150% behind Moon Knight. And that was a pretty cool adaptation. I am cautiously excited about the Fantastic Four. I really don't know what to think. I have to see him be the character. I'm having a hard time seeing him as Reed Richards, but it's possible. It's possible, right? He's a great actor. All right. Script writers. Now that we've killed off Tony and Aunt May, who's left to kill in Peter's life to motivate him in Spider-Man 4? Marvel. I meant to kill you in 1 minute, Ned. Don't get rid of the best friend. That's his guy in the chair. Ned is a treasure. Ned is a treasure. He needs to stay. All right, Batman. Did I leave the oven on? Oh man. This panel was from The Death of Superman back in the 90s. Great book, great story. They kind of messed it up. I think they kind of rushed the return of Superman. I would have liked to have seen him out. And this is looking back, because I was a teenager when this came out. I was a kid when this came out. Would have liked to seen Superman gone for longer before coming back. But fun fact, the guy in the background with the diamond, that is like Bloodwind or something. And that's actually the Martian Manhunter in disguise. Just thought you'd like to know. Alright. You don't want to be on the other side of this portal, because that is a straight up poop truck. You don't want Doctor Strange to open that portal because it's all gonna come out right on your windshield. Why did they feel the need to put that there? Like, that was, to me, that was a waste of money. That was just a waste of money, but that's just me. All right. Don't tell Scotty, because Scotty doesn't know. Oh man, if you know this song, this meme is hilarious. If you don't know the song, I think the movie is called Eurotrip. Awesome movie, really, really hilarious. Scotty doesn't know. All right, the new Madam Web movie is insane. It's Web in time. Kind of like it's Morbin time, right? It's so bad. This is so stupid, but it's great. All right. Sony, while making movies, kind of low resolution, like a little lack of detail. Sony, while making games and PS5 Pro. Look at that detail. Look at the cleanliness of it. It's crisp. It's awesome. Sony, you can do this. You can do this for the movies too. Like, it'll pay off, I promise. All right, here we have Norman Osborn. He's all shackled up. Peter, Pumpkin Eater. This is such an idiotic. Like, is he trying to be intimidating? Maybe he's trying to let Spider-Man know that he knows who he is? But it's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, this is such a bad set of panels. It's such a bad set of panels. Now, if like Joker was doing that, you could see where it could be a little bit more intimidating. Not Norman Osborn. Sorry. All right. The 20 people all around the world showing up to their screening of Madam Web. How strange. There's nobody here. You know, it's just... This movie... I can't wait for the memes to be done with on this, because this movie's just getting ripped in half. And I can't blame anyone for doing it because of the fact that the actresses in it thought they were going to be in the MCU. Now, could they have just been misinformed actresses that were like, they don't know the mythos, they don't know the difference between Sony Marvel versus the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Could they have been misled? Absolutely. Absolutely. They could have all been misled. Could they just been like ignorant to the fact? Yeah, they could have. But if they were conned into this like that, man, it's one of those things that almost makes you want to wash your hands of Sony completely, you know? All right. We have Eddie Brock here. You're just like me. Trash. I don't think the character was great in the movie. Whether it was the writing, whether it was acting, I don't know. I just don't think it was great. I think it was an absolute terrible rendition. And I don't know, like, if it's the actor's fault, if it was how he was told to be, if I don't know. Too much time has passed, but it sucked. It sucked. It was trash. I'm sorry. All right. Here we have a scene from the Deadpool 3 trailer. We have Wolverine as Patch. That's when he's at Madripoor, you know, when he's all like kind of like a gambler businessman. Turns out it's Ace Ventura. I would crack up hard. Like, I would be cracking up to the point of like peeing myself if that ended up happening. Because in Deadpool, it would work. In any other Marvel movie, any other universe, people would be like, that's dumb. In Deadpool, it would get cheered. It would get applauded. I guarantee you. All right, we have Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, Catwoman. We have Batman, Batman changed in the car. Batman has a machine that puts his pants on in the car. Batman's crazy. When you gotta change, right? Like, duty calls. Am I surprised that he would have something in his car that would put his pants on for him? No. We were calling the 60s. He would slide down a fire pole and it would put on his clothes for him there. So, no, I'm not surprised at all. All right, I think I have a few more. Oh, so when you've had enough of someone's stuff, but you're part of the squad, so you can't say anything. Yeah, sometimes you have to just take it because you're part of the team, and you know you have to do it for the team, right? Yeah. Okay, so according to Madam Web, this is Uncle Ben and Aunt May. That means Aunt May downgraded to Happy Hogan. That's a good looking couple. Not saying Happy Hogan isn't attractive. He's a fine looking man. But there is definitely a hierarchy there, I guess. And she kind of downgraded, but you know, time had passed. Uncle Ben isn't there. She's been so busy helping take care of Peter and doing everything she can. Right place, right time, right, Happy Hogan? Alright. Alright, so we got the Spider-Woman. It's Madam Web time. It's bad. This is bad, but it's pretty funny. I wonder if there are going to be any Madam Web jokes in the Deadpool movie, just because of all the stuff that's happening with it, and just of all the flack and stuff it's getting. But guys, I think that's it for today. That's it for this week. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everyone tuning in. I'd love it if you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, as always, it's a you laugh, you lose. There's no punishment if you laugh. I just want you to enjoy it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. But I think that's going to do it for me now. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone is happy. I hope everyone is safe. And I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. See you guys later. Bye-bye.